Hello, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do just a fairly quick session, full body again. We'll move into all different positions. We'll work our glutes, we'll work our abdominals, we'll move our arms, shoulders, hips, all of it. So if you start seated, so any way that's comfortable for you, just relax your shoulders, lift up tall through the top of your head. We'll start with some shoulder circles. So just take some nice deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, slide your shoulder blades down your back. I hear some creaking and crunching in your shoulders. Lift, circle, slide the shoulders down. Do 2 more. Feel the little stretch through your chest. And then relax your shoulders. Bring your ear towards your shoulder for a neck stretch. So make sure that you don't lift the shoulder up. Draw it down, rest it down. Feel the stretch down the side of your neck. And then center your head. Take your chin towards your chest. So a nice long neck as you look down. Center your head over to the other side. So again, keep this shoulder resting down. It's very tempting to bring it up. And then center. And then slide one hand away, reach your other arm across, come up, then slide away, reach across, up and over. So keeping your bottom down, reaching away through your fingertips. Feel the stretch through your side. Get the spine moving. Do 1 more of each. And then we'll come back up the middle. So we're going to clasp our hands. We're going to round forward. So if you just tuck your tailbone, reach your arms forward, round your back. Take some nice deep breaths. You feel that stretch in your upper back, drawing your shoulder blades away from each other. Take 1 more big breath. Then as you exhale, you're going to re-stack your spine, sit really tall, bring your arms up, and then reach up for the ceiling. Lengthen up. And then release your hands, reach them back, clasp them behind your back, slide them down, draw your elbows in towards each other. Open your chest. Feel that chest stretch. And then gently release. Bring your arms out into a V. So you're going to look to one hand and twist. And center. Look to the other hand. Twist. Center. Keep going. So you're sitting tall. You're trying not to lean to the side as you twist. Imagine that imaginary thread still pulling you up towards the ceiling through the top of your head. Nice rotation for your spine. Keeping your shoulders down. Do 1 more to each side. And then we'll finish back in the center. Relax your arms. We're going to move our hips. So if you bring your feet out a bit wider, and then you're taking your knees over to one side, you center, go to the other side. So to make sure your feet are wide enough that your knee can potentially touch the floor. So it might not touch the floor, but what you don't want to be is all scrunched up so that it touches the other leg. Wide feet, mobilizing the hip. You can always be quite light on your hands as well. You feel it through your wrists, just come off your hand as you go. Do a couple more. One more. And then come back to the center. Then we're going to lie down on our back. So if you start by just bringing your feet hip width, and just sit nice and tall, and then just release your hands and just round your back and slowly roll down onto your mat. Just bring your feet in a little bit, relax your head, relax your arms and shoulders, and put your head on a head cushion if you need it. We're going to do some pelvic circles. So we're going to start with a tilt, and then you roll over to one hip, so the opposite hip lifts, and then roll away round to your tailbone, so you're back in neutral, little gap between the back and the mat, over to the other hip, and then draw around to your belly button, flatten your back, and then keep going. You're circling round. So as you go towards your belly button, you've got a flat back, you're tilting the hips. As you go to the hip, the opposite hip lifts. As you go round your tailbone, your spine is back in neutral. And then you keep going. So really loosen the back, loosen the hips, let your knees move. Let's do one more. And then go the other way on your circle. So try not to grip with your feet. Your feet are just rolling onto their sides. It's all very relaxed. You're relaxed across your chest, your arms, your shoulders. Let's do two more. Maybe make them a bit bigger. And then when you're ready, finish back in the center. And then just move your feet. They probably run away a bit. So your feet are back in line with your hips. We'll go into some single knee folds. So as you exhale, you float one leg to tabletop. Inhale to lower. Other leg lifts and lowers. You could put your fingers on your hip bones, and then you're just checking that you don't rock side to side. So as you place your foot down, that's when potentially as you switch leg, you might rock your whole body side to side. You're just trying to minimize that as much as you can. Keeping that shape of your leg. Let's go into a double. So we'll bring one leg up, we'll bring the second leg up, lower your first leg, lower your second leg, and again. So you lift the other one this time, start with the other leg, bring the other one up, lower the first one, lower the second one, and again. Keep in that shape of your leg. Keep it gentle as you place your foot down. Feel more challenging when you bring that second leg up. So take your time. Try not to push off the floor. Do one more. Finish with your feet down and relax. Move your feet a little bit closer to your bottom and bring your arms down by your side. If you've got a head cushion, just take it out. We're going to do some shoulder bridges, get our spine moving, work our glutes. So we do a pelvic tilt, slowly peel the spine up, lift your hips, squeeze your bottom, and then roll your spine down, rounding down to your tailbone, and gently release. So exhaling as you roll up, taking a breath as you hold, exhaling as you roll down. So rounding to the tailbone and gently release. And again. So you're coming up into that nice ski slope position, stretching out the front of your hips as you lift, pressing through your feet, squeezing your bottom. Do 2 more. Try and feel that movement one vertebrae at a time. This is really lovely for flexibility through your spine. Also works your glutes. We're just gently working the abdominals. We'll come all the way down, release to neutral. We're going to roll onto our side. We're going to work our glutes. So we're going to do the oyster. So you could rest your head on your hand, or you could use your head cushion, and then bend your legs, bring your feet together so your feet are back in line with your spine, and then just lift your feet. So have your heels together, lift your top knee, lower your top knee, lift, lower. So you can always keep your feet down, but you're pressing your heels together. Maybe you've got your toes apart, and we're working the glutes. We're gently engaging the abdominals. We're making sure that our hips stay stacked. So as you lift, make sure you don't roll backwards. Let's do a couple more, then we're going to add. So we'll bring the knee up, we'll straighten the leg, bend heel to heel, lower your knee. So lift, straighten, bend, lower, lift, straighten, bend, lower. So working the thigh, squeezing the bottom. One more. Bring the heel to the heel and do little pulses up and down with your top knee. You may feel both legs are moving, but you should feel your glutes working. Let's do a few more. And then lower your knee, lower your feet and relax. And then we're going to bring ourselves to seated. So keep your legs over to the side. We'll do the mermaid stretch. So we'll have the hands on the knee, ankle, and we'll reach across. And then we'll come down onto the forearm, reach up and over. You come up, hand to your ankle, reach across. Down on the forearm, lift your waist. Get that nice curve through your side. You might find it's quite challenging to come up. Do one more. Lift the waist, stretch through the fingertips. Hand to your ankle, reach across. Lower your arm. We'll switch the legs. We'll go to the other side and do the oyster. So lie yourself all the way down again. Head on your hand. Bend your legs. Bring your feet back in line with your spine. So you shouldn't be able to see them. They're not forward. They're back. Lift your feet. Heels together. Lift the knee. Lower the knee. Lift. Lower. Pressing the heels together. Working the glutes. You can always bring your feet down, but nice and effective. Working the glutes and the hip and the thigh. Let's add, let's lift the knee, extend the leg, heel to heel, lower the knee. So lift, straighten, bend, lower. Lift, straighten, bend, lower. Two more. So on this one, when you bring your heels together, we're doing the little pulses up and down, trying to move that top leg You may find everything's moving, which is fine. You'll still feel it. Keeping the hips stacked. Do a few more. And then lower the knee, lower your feet. Come up for that mermaid stretch. So keep your legs over to the side. Hand on the ankle, reach across. Go down on your forearm, reach your arm up and over. So lift, hand to the ankle, reach across, and then lift your waist. Nice curve through your side. Reach through your fingertips. Keep your shoulder down as you come up. Do one more. And then relax your arms. Okay, so we're going to come onto our front. We're going to do the dart. So we're going to work the back of our body. We're going to work our glutes. We're going to be squeezing our legs and bottom and working the upper back and lower back. So roll onto your front. You can always rest your forehead on a cushion. And we're going to take your legs out straight. Bring your arms down by your side. So your palms are turned up. And then we're reaching through the legs, squeezing the bottom. So as you inhale, you're going to lift your arms, lift your chest, turn your palms in to face your body. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, lift, reach back, slide your shoulder blades down your back, gently lower. So you're going to stay looking at the floor. Don't look forward, look down. So your head stays in line. Option to lift your legs, squeeze, and then lower. So working all of the back of the body. Open the chest as you reach back. Draw the shoulders back and down. Gently release. So we're working our lower back, strengthening the lower back. Squeeze your legs and bottom. 2 more. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. 1 more. And then bring your hands by your side. Push your bottom back into the rest position. So feet together. Knees could be wide. Round back. Take some nice deep breaths. And then come forward onto your hands and knees. Okay, so last thing, we're going to just challenge our core, our center. So put your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. So nice long neck and spine. So you're looking just in front of your hands as opposed to looking forward towards the wall. So we're going to slowly slide the arm and leg out straight and then lift, lower, slide in and switch. So slide out, lift, lower, slide in. So you could always make this easier by taking out the lift. You could just slide out and slide in. Then keep your back level, hips level. So imagine you're balancing a tray on your back. You're trying not to rock your hips or back or let your tray slide off. Do 2 more. Reach away, squeeze your bottom again. And then when you're all the way done, come back just seated. We'll finish up. So just sit however is comfortable again. Just lift up nice and tall. Just take a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders. And then we'll finish up. So we'll take a nice big breath in as we reach up. Exhale as you lower. And again, breath in and out. One more. Breath in and out. And you're all done. I hope you enjoyed that and you're feeling good. Thank you.